What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Idea Studio. I'm Dana.
I'm Jip.
Happy 2023. This is our weekend live stream. Normally on Saturdays, today on Sunday.
Oh, is today Sunday?
Chai crap.
Okay.
We went out today. You guys might notice I'm rocking my necklace of invincibility today, of immortality. Don't choke me with my immortality necklace, Jib. That would not be good if you killed me with my immortality necklace. What's that?
To check if you are immortal.
You just have to trust that it is. You can't. And if I'm not, well, I'm using my old chair, and the lock has a tendency. See, I gotta.
Would break.
Probably, I gotta take it apart and see if I can fix the locking mechanism. It's usually. There we go. Let's see, maybe. Okay, well, I'll try not to lean too much during the live stream. We'll see what happens. Probably won't, but. So yeah, like, you just have to trust that it's immortal. And if I get killed somehow, it's not that the necklace of immortality failed. It's that I did something wrong. Right? That's what you guys have to remember. So yeah, I collected some of these amulets, these Thai amulets. And so I think they're cool, and I'm working on a project with one of my buddies from the States who's a magician, and this is one of the things that we're talking about. And I just thought, kind of cool, kind of interesting. So, I got a few. They were cheap, like $100 each or something. And then the chain I got today was, I think, more expensive than any of the amulets I bought. So real quick, let's jump into the chat. I saw a few guys here. Joe's here. And Joe's with his new account, guys. If you haven't followed Joe's new account yet, Old Guys Rule, just shorts. Newest channel member. He needed another entry, so he created a new channel, became a member with a second channel, all to get a new entry into the... Joe's like over 50% of these votes. So I've got this in my my atomic fireball container, and because I love the smell. Smells like cinnamon candy. My favorite. Jib hates the cinnamon candy. Hot tamales, atomic fireballs, that's my favorite stuff. We'll do this in a little bit. We'll pull out the winner. But yeah, Joe's like over 50% of this at this point. And so Uncle Craig is just about to head out to the Carabao concert. So I read that. I thought he was going to shoot at the Carabao concert, because that tends to happen there.
No, shoot. I mean, I think he shoot with camera.
No, he said, shoot, I'm about to go. Like, oh, darn.
Oh, okay.
Right, but I said, Uncle Craig, don't get stabbed. I hear that's a common thing at the Carabao concerts. Yes. That's why
also gunshot.
That's why Jib won't let me go to one. Even though I love that song, Made in Thailand. Absolutely amazing
You can
song.
watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, but to see it live is different.
Too dangerous.
It is, but especially when you're a big white target.
Don't forget that you're a big target.
Yes.
Easy to hit.
Physically large, yes. Smoke Dev, Happy New Year to you, my friend. 2023, our first stream of 2023. Glad to have you here, man. I see you're moving up in the membership badge already too. Nice. I think it's month 2, month 3.
Okay.
Maganj, what's going on, man? How's Vietnam? How's the life of an international criminal out in Vietnam? Little bit of titanium power. Crazy. This really gets me hyped up. Jib too, but she just told me one of her friends who she goes to school with drinks this before bed and is like sleeps fine.
So I guess he might feel tired all day. So it's the day that we went to the temple the first week.
Yeah.
So it's hot out, and he walked a lot and carried a big board with him. So I said about this drink, I drink this and I can work all night. It's helped me to wake up and work. It's like, oh, P, I will try it. And then next day, oh, P, it's not work. I drink it and then
fall asleep.
I fall asleep. It's like, huh?
So,
really?
Joe, we will do the draw in a little bit. All right, I got it all here. This is like I said, Joe, this is like more than 50% you, like 55% Joe votes here. So we'll see what happens. But we got some crazy stories for you guys just from today. Like craziness that went down that I think you guys will get a kick out of. Soy Mafia Does your insurance cover lightning strike death or payout during force merge? What? Majority? What? I don't know. Do you know what she's trying to say? I have no idea. Or pays, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Any accident my insurance covers. So I guess lightning strike would be that. Poe on the go. What's going on, man? Hey, how you feeling with the COVID? Heading back. Couldn't make your trip.
Oh, sad.
Couldn't make the big move to Asia. Suspect still. Not a criminal yet. Oh, sorry. Allegedly. All right, what's going on? Will Dana bring Jib to a dispensary after she graduated? You've been to the dispensary already, right?
What's that?
Where they sell the devil's lettuce. No, you haven't. You didn't go to.
I went to
Sensi?
event.
Oh, you went to the event. Well, yeah, more than the dispensary. She was at the event where they were selling them and people were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the mall. But no, I guess no. Haven't been to an actual shop yet.
No.
Need a wrench. Asymptomatic, cleared by a doc, false positive on the Amtrak tomorrow. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Joe calls Auntie Jib as a pothead.
What's that mean?
It's like someone who uses a lot of old term for like someone who smokes a lot of weed.
Oh.
No, Jib prefers the edibles.
Yeah.
Especially the CBD ice cream.
It's helped my knees.
National Geographic just had an article out talking about they were talking about like pain relief from THC may actually be like placebo effect. Like they think it might be psychosomatic.
For 3 days?
No, well, again, like I was talking about THC, not CBD. It was talking about chronic pain, which I would classify yours as chronic pain. But I think there was definitely a change in inflammation for you because, like I said, for days you felt really good.
Yeah.
Like it alleviated.
Can lift up from the floor like anytime. No pain.
That's Joe's new channel, John. You gotta check it out. Get high, watch Spaceballs. Take some edibles, watch Half Baked.
I mean edibles, CBD.
So let me tell you guys what happened. So we went out today. First, like our whole day got thrown off. We were supposed to meet up with Jib's mom, a friend of ours, and go to this photo exhibit at the National Theater, and which Jib and I ended up doing. But Jib's mom and aunt ended up we went to this restaurant. For one of our favorite street food spots, little hidden spot over by the Palace. And Jib's mom and aunt get to the theater with us, and they realize that the last show the last show before a 3-year renovation is happening today. And so they buy a ticket. Ticket is only 60 baht. Now, it's Thai music, it's Thai dance, it's Thai culture, it's a khon. I mean, it's a lot.
Class.
It's a 6-hour performance for 60 baht at the National Theater.
With the AC.
In the beautiful theater, AC. I mean, just a 6-hour performance, 60 baht per person.
Yeah.
And so they decide last minute, they call an audible. They're like, we're going to go in and see this. Do you guys want to go? Jib didn't even ask me. Jib knows what's up. 6 hours in a dark, cold theater. We would both pass out. She's like, no, we're going to go take some photos. Have a good day. We'll see you two later. So they go into that. The photo exhibit's not as big as we kind of thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like big and like show like what happened to the building or to the show.
Yeah.
By the time they from like the black and white photo to the color photo,
Yeah.
I thought it would be more of
Yeah,
that.
I definitely. The majority of the photos weren't prints. A lot of them were these digital ones that you had to go. And I'm not even sure. Like, I think the machine was broken when we got to it, and that's why I was able to pick all the different photos. And like the file structure was a little weird, but we figured it out. But yeah, because all these nested folders. So we did that. It was really nice. And then we decide we're going to walk to this other building where they have these old black and gold leaf lacquered cabinets that you can check out. They're on display. This used to be a library. This used to be the National Library years and years
the
ago.
monk library.
Yeah.
Is it related to religion?
So and there's pictures in there of monks studying like as scholars and stuff. So we're walking down the Soy to get there. And, well, not Soy, it's a main, what road is that, babe? That we're walking, it's a main road, right?
It's a road,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the name.
So it goes right in front of all the buildings. We have to walk by TU Tapajan and Thammasat University's in-city campus. And we're walking by, and we hear brakes screeching, and then an impact, and we look up, and a tuk-tuk and a car, like a Toyota Corolla, hit each other. And basically, I didn't see the entire accident, but what it looked like happened, there's 2 lanes on each side. And so the car had moved into the right lane. Like they were going to go straight through, like they were going to turn right because they stopped and had the directional on, were turning into the school. I think the tuk-tuk driver was upset they slowed down, right? Frustrated, and tried to pull around on the right-hand side. Keep in mind, we drive on the left side of the road here. So he pulls into against traffic on the right-hand side, cutting off a car that's turning right, slams into the side of the car, and then they both get pushed off to the side. And then they have a back and forth. Jib and I walk up. No one's hurt. So we just keep going.
And there's a guard at the university.
He wasn't doing anything. He was like, yeah, what? Well, I was sleeping. What? That's what he looked like. So the car just pulled in. I don't know what happened. We kept walking. We get another 100 meters, maybe, to the next intersection. And we're walking across, and these tuk-tuk drivers oh, you can't go in here without pants. You can't have shorts, right? They're going off, and Jib's like, no, we're not going to the palace. Stop. And then this other guy comes over. He's like, no, everything's closed. Let me take you in my tuk-tuk to Wateroo. That's open. Jib's
That's across the river.
Yeah, Jib's like, we're not trying to go across the river. We know where we want to go. We know it's open. And she tells him the name of the building, and all of them look at each other like, what? That's not over here. Jib's like, literally, the building is right here, 10 meters behind you.
Yeah.
Right, this is the building we're going to. I know this building. I study at the palace. This is where we're going. He doesn't need to have pants, and it's not closed, and we're not going across the river to Wateroo. And the dude's just like, and walks away. But I've always heard, I've definitely heard of people getting scammed by tuk-tuk drivers near the palace with this approach where they're like, hey, the palace is closed, or hey, buy these pants from my friend here. There's always a hustle going on. And
so if you heard like this, just say, oh no, we're going to meet Thai friend over there.
Yeah.
So thank you. Friend will take care of us. Thank you.
Yeah.
You just say that to get away from situation that they know that you have friend here. So you're not target anymore,
I thought it was hilarious that they were trying with Jib speaking Thai.
I speak Thai like native accent. I don't know why they try to scam me too.
They're just going off they all the typical stuff oh, the palace is closed, and she's like, no, it's not, but also that's not where we're going. Oh, well, you can't wear pants. We don't need them where we're going. And then when she tells them the name of the building, and they have have no
idea, what is that?
That's the point. Literally 10 meters behind them, the point at which Jib names a building that we're going to, and they have no clue about where it is right behind them, that's when they're finally just
so,
okay.
Guys, I would like to give you a warning. When you come here, you see a tuk-tuk or a taxi that park on next to the sidewalk and have the big vinyl print about floating market, about wherever. Do not go with them because they overcharge you for sure. Because because my school is inside the palace, every like a day after school, I have to walk past Wat Po, where is the point that like lots of tourists there, right? And that would be like 20 tuk-tuk and taxi parking on the side and block the traffic. Of course, they don't care. They try to get tourists. And the way they talk to the tourists is like, oh, that's so scam. And it's like the prices, oh my God. It's cheap for you, like, because the money is exchange rate. It's like, you feel like,
Especially now.
it's okay. It's not that much. But it's overpriced for sure. I would like to help them, but I don't want to get beat up because I have to walk there every day. It's just like, oh my God, I would like to tell them, but if I tell them do not go, I will get beat up by that driver for sure.
Yeah, and then we saw one where leaving the restaurant. He's like, "Oh yeah, y'all take you Chinatown. How about China Market? 300 baht, no problem, super cheap."
It's just like you take MRT for like
2 stations.
2 stations.
Yeah.
Or you take a bus, like bus number 1, it's just 10 baht.
I think a lot of people are afraid to take the MRT, the beats, especially if you're a tourist. You
It's
don't
okay,
know.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but well, guys, when you hear, please get an app. It's called
Move me, yeah.
Move Me. It's an electric tuk-tuk.
If you're gonna go near the palace, what did it
Use
cost
it.
us today to go?
60 baht from the
Yeah,
restaurant
for 4 of
to-
us.
Oh, I booked for the whole car.
Okay.
So 6 seat.
Yeah. So
For
yeah,
60 baht.
60 baht to go from the restaurant we're at to the National Theater. They're electric. They're super quiet. The seats are more comfortable than the traditional tuk-tuk because they're
Yeah.
actual proper seats.
You don't have to climb
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah, they're very nice. And they're quiet,
And
clean, smooth.
For the tuk-tuk, that one is great. But the thing is, that's like in the area, like Ratanakosin is just like in the old town. If you want to go further, you have to like, you cannot take it. So you get Grab or the cab, CABB. That's the help for you. Do not like, well, if you go by taxi meter, you have to make sure that
It's meter.
it's meter. Not like, oh, 500 baht. It's like, no, never.
Yeah. I think personally, actually, I was saying today I want to buy my own tuk-tuk and take it across the country. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do the full body wax to fund a tuk-tuk purchase.
No.
Full
No,
body wax
for
live
for that
stream.
for those two areas.
Joe, stop
idea,
making
no.
it.
No.
Let's make that happen, Joe.
No.
So I want to say hi to Buddha Ride. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming by.
Hello.
What kind of bike you got there in the picture? It looks like a cool one.
What's that?
And then it looks like maybe a Honda. I can't tell, but it looks cool. And then I saw this comment from Joe, I thought was from John, that he ate one of his son's edibles
Ooh,
and thought he
the
was having an
chocolate.
allergic reaction. He was about to go to the hospital. Yeah, he might have got those from my buddy Eric, who's...
He should has a sticker on it, like to say it's like, you know,
usually they have like a little leaf on it or something.
something hint
Yeah.
that do not eat it.
Oh yeah, you're saying John also said he got taken by one of the the guys. Yeah, here he says, yeah, the tuk-tuk got him, took him to a fake market. Yeah, they do that because they get a commission if you buy anything. So they'll pick you up and bring you to like all these random places. And like it never works out for anyone, for sure.
Yeah, so please tell your friend if you hear like, oh, I have a plan to go to Thailand, so please tell them this thing. Like you hear from us who live here.
Yeah.
Like they look nice, they like smile to you, but when you say no, they will give you middle finger.
What is this scam guy with a colostomy bag? I don't think I heard about that.
Huh?
It's a tough distance to go to get to
What is
scam.
that?
Colostomy bags with
I know, but
okay.
what is that scam?
You're saying some guy with was scamming people.
So here it's like it was a case of I guess he is German with the one big leg.
Oh,
like
yeah, I
with,
saw that guy,
with the something happened with his like kind of a limb.
That guy was in
limb,
Pattaya, right? And then
yeah.
they kicked him out of the country, and he went to Bali, I think.
I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but he's like keep getting like begging for money.
Yeah, I think he was German.
Yeah.
John Singleton, what's up? The tuk-tuk in Chiang Mai took me for 2 or 3 kilometer ride to the walking street, which then I realized was just down the street from my hotel.
So guys, check your Google Map. Trust the Google Map.
Yeah.
like maybe walk is better.
I saw her in Chiang Mai last time I was there. I took the Songtel a lot. Their Songtels are big. They're like full size pickup trucks with closer to the Big Red, not as big as Big
No,
Red.
it's a same size of a pickup truck.
Yeah, not like the little blues that we have on the soy. And they're cheap. They're more expensive than the Songtels here, but they go further.
You feel cheap because that is organized by the Thai staff.
But it's like 20 baht.
If you go by yourself
Yeah.
alone, it
For
won't
the-
be 20.
For the Songtel? Really? Okay. Maybe. That's true, yeah, because maybe. But they seem to, do they go, so let me ask, Jib, you might know this. You see, this is this chair again.
Are you sure not because of your weight? No, it never happened to me.
Yeah, no, it's because I'm bigger than you, yeah.
You want my game
Obviously.
chair? Or you want jam chair?
No, it's okay for now. But, so, when you've taken the Songtels in Chiang Mai?
Once.
Yeah, how was it?
Fine, but like it's kind of, you tell them where you want to go, and it can be like go out of route sometime because it depends on who they pick the next.
Okay.
So it's kind of, I don't know, random ride or something. I just like wave and like, oh, I would like to go to, where is that? Like let's say Doi Suthep. And they say, okay, jump in. This price, like, uncle, can you give me discount? I'm a student. I come to compete a sport here at Chiang Mai. Can you give me like discount? So he's like, okay, this. Okay, fine. So I went with friend.
Okay. With the song, like I said, they're not, for me, nicer than Tuk Tuk, just from the fact that you fit in them, you know, like that's always
It's just
good.
Comfortable.
Yeah. Now, I'll say that one of our favorite trips, for me at least, that we took was down to the mangroves from Bangkok. Took the train all the way to Keha and then jumped on the Songtel, and that Songtel was crazy cheap.
8 baht?
8 baht to go like 40 kilometers. So it's like 8 baht, but it takes you all the way down to the Gulf.
But you always have to grab the rail
Yeah,
somewhere.
it was
Never
actually,
sit just like freehand sit, no.
And
just
then
grab something.
our bus ride, we took a bus home from downtown, which is like one of our favorite things to do now. Except for today, the bus driver, like I feel like he was rally racing, like on Sukhumvit. Like it's funny because we left the palace, it's fine, all the way through MBK, all the way to Siam, Plunchet Road, fine. As soon as we crossed onto Sukhumvit, it's like we're road racing in this bus. At one point, he hammers the accelerator, then the brake, and I had to reach over and block Jib because she's asleep. I put my arm across. I'm like, oh, seatbelt. But yeah, I think like that was absolutely like wild.
You
the
know
way
when,
that guy drove.
when the ticket keeper asks, like say the name of the next stop, if no one said, yeah, I will get off there, he'll just drive past it. The driver will drive past it, and it will be fast drive for sure.
So yeah, John, I haven't done the wax. I said maybe I'll do the wax and we'll fund a tuk-tuk adventure across Thailand.
No.
Why are you so against the wax, babe?
It's too crazy.
So, but we'll set the bar really high.
No.
Buy a tuk-tuk.
No. That's even more crazy. No. That's crazier now.
So we'll
just live your life, work, and come to LiveStream every weekend.
So we'll set the bar really high,
No.
like 10K. I'll buy a tuk-tuk, fix it up, and then I'll invite like 2 subscribers to come as my guests across and make a documentary about traveling across Bangkok in a tuk-tuk. Think about it. If you're down, I'll let Joe organize it if he's down.
No.
Joe, you can organize it. Joe asked, what anti-aging treatment are you on? He needs it. It's just called being Asian. Just called being Asian.
Yes. You see my auntie?
Yeah, she still looks young. She's
She's
older
like
than your mom, right?
10 years older than my mom.
Wow. Yeah.
So mom's like 65, so she's 25. See?
Crazy. Hey, Dave, what's up, man? How you doing? How's things in CERN? Ad just cleared the stay and go and just wanted to explore. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're just out, brand new tuk-tuk is about 100K bot. Let's get a fund started.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. If we get it raised, Smoke Death, we can do the wax or do whatever we want. But then, yeah, I'll do a trip across and I'll bring 2 guys with me. And we'll get a documentary. Actually, talking about documentaries, I re-edited The Life of Sukhumvit and Khao Yai and entered them into a film festival that was yesterday. The Life of Sukhumvit got honorable mention for best short documentary, Khao Yai Thailand's first got honorable mention for best short documentary, and The Life of Sukhumvit was nominated for best director. But I didn't win. But it was nominated. It got the nomination for Best Director. So it was pretty awesome for turnout for me for first ever film festival that I entered projects in. Both of them did well. Neither won, but I wasn't expecting to win. The fact that they were both official selections was enough for me. And then the fact that one got honorable mention, which is like, hey, it was really good. It just didn't win. And the other one being nominated for Best Director, which is like only a few get nominated based on what's entered, and then people vote on it. So it was pretty awesome.
Oh, but they don't know that you have YouTube channel, right?
They do, because it was linked. Through.
Okay. Hope that's bring more people.
Hope, but so it both turned out really well. So super happy about that. They're entered in both of those are entered in another film festival for the end of May. And I think I mentioned on one of the streams before, we're starting a Patreon after the next documentary launches on the YouTube channel. And the festival edit for both of those will be available on the Patreon.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see who else is in the chat. Hey, Ben, what's going on, man? Glad you're catching one, dude. How's New York? See you soon here, right? About a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are setting it up for the Brazil wax to get the tuk-tuk running. Tuk-tuk project.
No, John, please.
Yeah, I could use a good wax.
No,
Summertime's coming. It makes sense. Hey, Nikki18, how's it going? The name with the kissy lips and the guy with the awesome mustache don't match. Nikki, I love your mustache. I think it's dope. The kissy lips on the name, a bit mismatched to me. A bit mismatch. But I dig that mustache. That looks dope. Oh, good, man. Glad you're doing good. How's the, you get your fish in yet, Dave? I know you were building out the pool. Oh, buy me a coffee's not working, Joe says. Really? Oh. Strange. Man, I think they've been having a lot of issues lately. Hey, Cobus, how's it going? Cobus Rebus. I'm sorry, Jim. It's okay. Like, I could use a good wax. I think it's about time, right? Get nice and smooth skin, especially with the summer coming, babe. Right? Like
you should just trim it.
Get a nice wax, nice and smooth, very very streamlined. Think of how much I'll improve the fuel efficiency on the tuk-tuk with the smooth body.
I think shave your beard is much help.
But can't shave the beard. That's just not allowed.
นั่นไง.
John says the nomination is a win. It's close for me, man.
Okay.
Close for me. But yeah, I was excited, man. Just the fact that both of them were selected for the film festival. It's a small film festival, obviously. It's not like Sundance or like Cannes. That'll be next year.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll submit something to Sundance next year. We'll see. So the edit on so close to being done on the Ghost Tower video, I just wrote the scripting for the end. Oh, I caught it that time. I just wrote the script for the end. So I'm really excited to get in and record the end tomorrow, and we'll be good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he said, "Did you get me?" I'll have to check. Let me see, Joe. Oh, Nikki's saying something in Thai, babe. What do we got there?
So he would like me to translate because he don't understand. ก็คือเขาก็บอกว่าเห็นรูปของน้องอะค่ะ กับชื่ออ่ะเขาบอกว่าเหมือนมันไม่เข้ากันแต่เขาชอบหนวดของน้องอะค่ะเหมือนแบบหน้าเข้มอย่างเงี้ยแล้วชื่อนิกกี้ใช่ไหมแล้วก็มีรูปปากจุ๊บๆอย่างเงี้ยเขาบอกมันไม่ค่อยเข้ากันนะแต่เขาชอบหนวด so I told him like you
Okay.
like his mustache
Yeah.
and it's not his face like his photo
Yeah, it doesn't match with
not match to the name and the kiss in there
the jup jup.
ใช่จุ๊บใช่
So, Joe, yes, I got the coffee. No, 10,000 baht. We gotta go. We'll figure out how much. Smoke Dev said it's 100K for the
is that 100K for tuk-tuk?
for a new tuk tuk. Let's
Do you
figure
try
out.
move me instead?
No,
Because
no.
it's electric.
Have to be able to go like out of the city. I
It
don't.
has a power. I don't know. It should have power station.
I don't think there's power. They don't even run them all over Bangkok. No, let's figure out a price. Smoke Def and Joe and John, you guys come up with like what do it cost to get one and kit it out with some touring stuff, and we'll go from there.
Oh, guys.
Nikki says,
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Jib is good at bargain hunting, red building shopping for trinkets.
What is trinket?
Trinkets like little things.
No, I don't like to bargain. It's just like, I think it just wastes my time to bargain for stuff.
Yeah, it depends on what it is.
It's just like, I look at it, too expensive. No, I'm not gonna even ask. I'll just walk past it. If I see it and it's the right price for me, like I think that's fine for me. I just get it. Like I don't even ask, can you give me a discount?
Yeah. Hey, Marita, how are you? From San Francisco. Nice. I think we've got like very San Francisco weather right now in Bangkok.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, because it's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's cloudy,
Oh yeah.
right? But it's not too cloudy. It's like still sunny, but there's cloud
There's
cover.
the light.
Yeah, like I'm
but-
not burning. It's not like Cleveland cloudy or like London. Like I'm not burning out there though
Yeah.
because we had cloud cover. It was actually walking today was super nice.
Yes.
We
I
did-
wish we have this all year long.
I did 15,000 steps today.
So guys,
Yeah.
if you plan to come here to Bangkok, it's December and January is a good time, and avoid April,
Yeah.
May. That's it. But I think you still can go to the north after January. It's still cool.
But like right now, it is gorgeous here. Yes. John says he's down. He'll be living in Songkla soon enough.
Songkran. Oh.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have to do
Songkhla or Songkhla. Songkhla is in the south.
Oh, Smoke Def's gonna come out with a link for a tuk tuk builder. All right, we're on the move
Oh.
here. We're on the move. This might happen. And I'll be body waxed. So
But
nice
you
and-
go with him. You go
Yeah,
with
you're not
him.
going. You
I'm
don't
not
have to go.
go.
But no, I'll take the subscribers with me.
Yeah, you take guys.
I'll
with
be
you.
the driver.
I'm not-
They can jump in the back, and
Yeah.
we'll do a route around Thailand with a souped-up
Oh,
touring
you,
tuk tuk.
You go and stay home.
So you okay with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
you go.
Then Jib can stay home and work on art about tuk tuks while we're out.
I
Hey,
don't do contemporary. I do traditional.
can match the two. Hey, Dr. B, June to August, wet. Very
it's
wet.
a raining season, so you have to prepare for like a sudden flood in Bangkok.
Get a used tuk tuk and drive around 150K baht plus or minus.
Ooh.
150K for a used one? Okay. Yeah. As long as it's in good shape.
So you have to think about a driving license also. It's not car. It's not.
Yeah, I have to get a
motorcycle.
special license for it. But
Yeah.
if possible.
So if you're gonna go around with guys, you have to improve your Thai.
Yeah.
That you can talk to people to find like a garage to fix it, or thing that you if you go to the country,
Yeah.
like
I got my guy Jack
No.
will be able to fix it here, get me set up for touring.
yeah. But when you go out of Bangkok,
Charge.
there is no jack.
True. We'll find people. My Thai is getting better. We're close. We're close. We're close.
La.
I think we could do this, guys. It's been very cold. We've been going through some heavy storms the last 7 days. Oh.
Oh. Oh, how heavy!
Yeah, not snowstorms, obviously, right,
It's like
Martha?
a
It's got to be
cold rain.
yeah, like
or what?
rain probably because I don't think it. As far as I know, it doesn't snow in San Francisco. Maybe occasionally there's like a random one. You see Joe's Let me pull up Joe's comment.
No. No, Joe. No way. No way. I don't even ride motorcycle.
I think we could do this. We could make this happen.
You go.
Yeah, no. I'll go. You just, when we get it all fixed up and ready to go, you can break a bottle of champagne on it to christen it.
Why I have to drink it? I just drink it.
That's true. We just open it and drink it then.
Yeah. Why
But you ever see, like, with the boat, they break the bottle
That's
of
a
champagne?
big thing. That's a, like, it's boat.
Yeah.
The big one. But this is tuk-tuk. You just drink it. Do not waste it.
ET Travel Freely. Hey, how are you doing, man? New profile pic. I'm digging it. Like the blonde hair. Well, survive all the long flight. Yeah, he's got to get that COVID done first. Yeah, rainstorms. It doesn't. I don't think.
Oh.
You know what's?
Was it winter this time in U.S.?
Yeah, but San Francisco is like sort of mid-band country, so they don't get, and they're on the coast. So, but they're all year. Like you remember when I
So
went?
it's like the south of Thailand. Like, okay, it's winter here, but it's raining there.
So it's more like their weather is closer to like probably the north.
I mean like
Yeah.
because it's next to the coast, so
But-
it's the same as like south that is rain in the winter.
Do you remember when I went to San Francisco to work for Adobe
Yeah.
in the wintertime? And it wasn't crazy cold, but it was still cold for me. Jib will go if Jason Momoa is driving.
Of course, yes.
Or, no, so I'll probably have to drive and he sits in the passenger seat.
Okay, that's even better. I sit next to him.
As Dana checked on Buddy Mike's, who's been up to strange stuff, have I checked? I talked to Mike not that long ago. He said, I know he's working on like a radio station in Pattaya or something. Like, I don't really follow like his stuff like that closely, but you know, Mike's all over the place. And, you know, he's got a background in radio, so I get it kind of makes sense for him.
Oh, okay.
I kind of think radio is a dead medium, especially since most people listened to radio in cars, and now the majority of that, like the physical radio side, is more digital. So, I mean, I'm sure he's also looking at a way to modernize his offerings, so who knows? You know, hopefully he's got something figured out. Actually, I might be doing another radio show again in Malaysia. I was talking to someone the other day, so we'll see how that shakes
so
out.
you're gonna fly a lot again?
I'll record from here. It would be a pre-recorded show
lucky,
again.
okay.
Just like 2020.
Okay.
Like the show I did with BFM where I recorded here and then sent it down to them for the final edit. So I would do something very similar.
Okay.
So, well, it's not finalized yet, but it's something that's in conversation. OGR, you can get a new one from No Time to Be Sad, Father-in-Law New. Oh, really? He makes tuk-tuks. Okay. So, ET, you got here a little, like maybe you missed that conversation. Talking about getting a tuk-tuk and touring across Thailand with it. So, I might, like I said, maybe to raise the funds, if we hit a certain benchmark, I'll do the full body wax on LiveStream. Jib shaking her head 'cause she knows how long it takes to wax my whole body. Because I'm like a Sasquatch, essentially.
Last time you don't even wax the whole body.
Right,
It
yeah,
takes all day long.
New York City has been weirdly warm, really. Often in the 50s with some high 40s. It's Fahrenheit, babe. It's like 10.
Yes,
No,
that's
not-
cold.
not even.
That's cold.
Not even. That's like 5.
That's
5 to
cold.
10. 5 to 10.
No.
Mostly so far global warming. Feel like it has to get colder later. And you know, I've heard a lot of people, like especially some of my friends back on the East Coast, saying it's been really warm. But again, like that usually means that January, February hits hard.
Oh.
ET booster, no more PCR. Nice, good. So avoid that issue. Coldest winter days is a summer in San Francisco, said Mark Twain. Yeah. San Francisco is very tempered, right? Not super hot, not super cold. Mike has I know he's at the internet radio too, but I think he's actually thinking about, or like he wants to buy like an FM radio station in Pattaya, which is all in too much Pattaya time for me anyway.
You don't like to go there.
I hate Pattaya. There's like, the beaches are dirty. Its main industry is something I'm not interested in. And everything's expensive by compare. It's more expensive than Bangkok, in my opinion. I'd rather
Like taxi there expensive.
I like my friends in Bangkok more. I like the people I meet in Bangkok more. The food is better.
It's easy for us to commute
Yeah.
in Bangkok.
So
We know the price.
I mean, for the people that it's for, that's awesome. Like, great. Like, if that's you, do you. It's just not for me. And like, I wouldn't do anything that had me spending more time there for sure. Jib will agree to a scooter shopping and trails at Janjira Carmart for content. Janjira Carmart? What's that?
I think it's maybe the name of the car dealer.
Actually, there probably is a new scooter in the future, something that's more Jib friendly than the MSX, with the dual racks and the little seat. So the MSX is essentially, if you've ever seen the US Grom, the MSX is essentially that. And it's a tad small for me and a passenger, but it is a great bike. Body wax. The tuk-tuk must have 46 side mirror. Oh, yeah, of course. Minimum, Joe.
Why? 46.
All the mirrors that people put on the...
No, that's a coach.
Sometimes they have those on the tuk-tuks as well,
Really?
yeah. And I've got to get like a little doll for the front as well.
Or hang at the back.
Yeah. So it says, Smoke Def says, no time to be sad's father-in-law builds them up in that Phantom. You could document your tour from Tat Pranam down to Bangkok. Oh, it could be cool. I know that channel. I don't really watch it. That's the guy. He lives in he's got like an awesome shop house set up, right? In wherever he lives. Is that the same dude that I'm thinking of? He has like, if it's the same guy I'm thinking of, he has like he lives in a shop house. And it's like awesome setup. Like just classic Thai shop house. I love it. I don't watch a ton of his videos, but I think that's the same dude. Again, like I think like living, like to me, I've always wanted a shop house. So for a dude to have a shop house, I think is awesome. Like him and his wife, I think, have it together. Smoked Up, is that the same guy? No Time to Be Sad is the dude who has the shop house. Pattaya is for first timers and young bachelors to show off. Millionaire for a day, not my town, as my friends call it. That'd be a great. That'd be a great name. E.T. Come on. Yeah, that's the appropriate name. Like my buddy Tony lives there, and like that's his lifestyle. He lives with a couple of.
If you have lifestyle like Tony, you will love it.
He lives with a couple of hookers. I mean, that's his thing. He likes that.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. Definitely not my thing. But to each their own. Like I'm not gonna knock it on them. Chuck and P. I think that's Smoke That says yes, right one. Again, I love the fact that he lives in a shop house. I think that's the coolest thing. My dream.
You can get the one that next to Mom's Soy.
If we can, is that the one?
2-unit.
It's 2-unit, yeah, it's big enough for the studio.
Like it's on the same side of the Mom's house, on the main road. So, but Mom's Soy here.
Yeah.
Drive past, and it's that the 2-unit one.
Yeah, I think for me, like that. I would
It's
love a
still
shop
available.
house. Well, we should look at it, figure it out. From Texas, traveling out. Yeah, okay, a shop house. Yeah, the base of operations. So cool. Meet and greet session planned with lady sharpshooter yet? Nah. No, not yet. Joe says 48 speakers for this. Okay, Joe, you make it happen, Joe. I let you pick the design details. You set up the fund and you track it. And then when we lock it down, you pick the details.
Oh.
Nikki's got
So he said he lives in Phuket. So he wants like to tell you like should visit there sometime. Actually, we visit there
Twice we've been? I've been twice. No, I've been 3 times.
3, I think.
Yeah. So, Nikki, what part of... So, I'll ask Nikki. You can say it in Thai just in
Yeah,
case.
you just say it.
Nikki, tell me, what are the best things to do in Phuket? Like, where is an absolute must that I should see? And what's the most interesting historic thing about Phuket that I can make a documentary about?
โอเค
Yeah.
ค่ะนิกกี้เขาถามว่าถ้าไปภูเก็ตเนี่ยอะไรคือที่ที่แบบจะต้องไปให้ได้เลยจะต้องไปหรือต้องทำอย่างเงี้ยแล้วก็มีที่ไหนที่มันเหมือนเหมาะที่เขาจะไปทำพวกสารคดีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมีไหมคะ so I think it's a Chino-Portuguese culture
Yeah,
like
some interesting stuff.
southern mixed with the Chinese
The Portuguese, like that Sino-Portuguese, like architecture is nice.
They have the old town that they reserve
Phuket town, right?
for their building. Yes, it's in the city that they like reserve the building for like not to change, not to collapse it, just keep it and make it nice.
I think the most interesting thing that last time we went, so I went down there twice to ref fights. Yeah, twice. We went down once together. Actually, I have a funny story about the time we were there for Full Metal Dojo, the weigh-ins.
Is that real?
So we went down, I think this is my first time in Phuket. And Jib came with me. And we went down I was reffing fights for Full Metal Dojo, MMA fights. And I was in charge of the weigh-ins as well the day before. And there were 2 girls fighting on the weigh-in. So Jib...
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you. You were there. And so...
You said it might be.
yeah. But we get to the hospital. So Jib comes to the hospital with me for the health check and the weigh-ins. And I weigh the first girl, she's a half Thai, half Belgian girl. And super, like, professional, comes in, boom, on weight, jacked, just absolutely, like, ready to go. And the other girl she's fighting is from Cambodia. She's been training at, I think, Phuket Top Team at the time, or Tiger, one of the two. And she comes in, and she's over by, like, 6 kilos. Like I looked at her and I knew she wasn't going to make weight when I looked at her.
That's a lot for 6 kg.
When she took her shirt off and like she was thick. She was just too thick to be as light as the other girl. It wasn't possible because she's shorter and she's just thick and jacked. And so the other the Belgian Thai girl who made weight, she goes and she says she's going to play the game now. She's like, well, she's going to at least strip down and try to make weight. And then you give her however much time you give her. So me and another guy are in there, and we're like, okay, give me a second. And I go outside, and I'm like, Jib. And Jib comes over, and she's like, I'm like, babe, this girl needs to get naked. Can you just record her weight and like just tell us what it is? Like, because we obviously shouldn't be here because there's no towels or anything. And so Jib's like,
I would like to see naked guy more than naked girl.
Exactly. Which is the sad part of that job is I end up seeing naked dudes all the time.
Should be my part.
It's never impressive because they're all dehydrated and stuff.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, then no.
So, but that girl, she didn't end up getting naked, right? She just offered the girl like 20% of her purse, and she's like, fine, whatever.
Yes.
Because she knew that the other girl was going to force her to dehydrate for hours, and she still wasn't going to make weight.
Yeah,
but
6 kg is like
6 kg is a lot, especially when you're. I think their weight was like 48.
Oh, that's even lighter than me.
So to come in 6 kg over at 48, it's like 3 weight classes. Yeah. Actually, one time I was doing weigh-ins. There's a very famous Thai fighter, MMA fighter. He's fought in Japan and Thailand. One of my favorite guys to watch. His name's Top Noi, and
Top Noi, I remember him.
Great fighter, very entertaining. And I'm doing his weigh-in, and I'm zeroing his opponent weighed in and left, and it's at the hospital here in Bangkok. And actually the same hospital, my government
Right,
hospital.
Thai,
Right,
yeah.
Thai, yeah.
It's not government. It's a private hospital that
Oh.
that take the
Social Security.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the hospital that I have for Social Security. So I'm doing the zeroing the scale, and he's in there with his coach. His coach is like world-renowned George Hickman, former head of Tiger Muay Thai. Now they have Bang Tao Muay Thai in Phuket that he opened. But, coach to UFC fighters, risen fighters. I zero the scale, and I turn around, and Top Noi is butt naked. Just butt naked. And I wasn't expecting.
He needs to do it.
He was underweight. He didn't need to do it. I turned around. I was
He
like,
tried to show something to you.
no, he definitely wasn't trying to show off anything. But I just like, Top Noi, come on. He's like, just in case. He jumps on.
He's small.
Yeah, he's a tiny guy.
Like,
He's a lightweight.
yeah.
But it was
he's
just,
very small.
it's one of those moments that sticks out of my mind that I turn around and just boom, Top Noi's butt naked, and the room is cold. Like they put us in the coldest room in the hospital. It's a hilarious moment, but great fighter, such a good fighter. That's the fight where he fought Ole Larson's brother, and knocked him out in the in 30 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, like one straight left.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what a. Yeah, but.
Good old time.
But yes, let's see what else. So then the second time I went down, I refed at
Something like Fight on the Beach.
yeah, the fights on the
Something.
beach. I forget what it was called.
Oh.
Oh, Dark Moon Rising or something.
Something.
Primal Fight Championship, Dark Moon Rising. And then the last time we went down with our friend for her birthday, and we all got a villa out in Surin Beach.
Yes.
Gorgeous place. The best part of Phuket I've been to, Surin Beach.
Very
Beautiful, clean, great water. But is that the southern side of the island?
Oh, I don't know that.
It might be like
It's
west,
like far
southwest.
from the airport.
Yeah, far from the airport for sure. All right, let's keep going. Chinatown's very interesting in Phuket and beautiful too. I've never done Chinatown in Phuket, E.T. That's definitely.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Yeah, I have to add that to my list. Dr. B says when I move to Thailand, I'll definitely have a shop house if that's what I think. My goal is to create a trade institute with Thailand where I teach trade. Yeah, the aircon trade school, right, Dr. B? Probably need more than a shop house.
No, he can have like a 3-unit.
No, but
shop house.
he needs units and places for people to work. He probably has to get.
Maybe he can have 4.
He might need to get like an open space outside welding.
And like
and stuff.
the
Welding. He's not going to be doing welding school in a shop house.
or maybe if it's like
He needs like one of the warehouses on 93.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like because sometimes when they build their commercial building
Yeah.
in like outside city and other province, they will have the land like available, just land like
Yeah.
there.
He's going to be up in another province anyway.
Yeah,
I think we
so-
talked to him.
So he
before,
can
yeah.
buy the land
Yeah.
next to that and build a warehouse.
A shop
or-
house in front or something.
Yeah,
Or like
something
even like a show house.
would be fine.
Uncle Craig's rocking out in the live stream from the Carabao concert.
Yo, everyone okay there?
Top is the man. See, everyone at Top Noi is the man. He's so dope.
What
Such
is
a
he
good
doing
fighter.
now?
I think he's still fighting.
Oh,
He's just such an entertaining fighter. All right, so Nikki says.
so he asks if we visit at the J Festival yet? No,
No,
we
never
didn't
did the
do
J
it yet.
Festival.
We always forget like
Yeah.
what time, and when we see it on the news, it's like already there,
Yeah.
and like no time to book the ticket. So he recommend to go check all the old temple, like Chinese temple.
Okay. Chinese temple in Phuket.
Oh, because they come by the
Yeah.
boat from China.
China.
So there are many like old Chinese temple there.
What's your favorite
Oh,
Nikki?
and medium, the medium for Chinese god.
Oh.
Oh, you should go and see. That's what he said.
And the shop house is it can be a 4-story building, like 2, 3, 4-story building as well. Et. But yeah, multi-story, and then usually first or second floor is for business. Oh, sorry, baby. Okay, when Joe comes back, we'll do the lucky draw for Jib's art. We got everyone who had an entry here. So okay, officially entries are closed for that. and we'll pick it out when Joe's back. Hey, Deborah, how's things?
Deborah.
Phuket has a bigger Chinese, bigger than Bangkok, or like percentage, like the overall people. It can't be bigger number-wise than Bangkok.
Oh, I don't think so because like we have Chinatown here in Bangkok and
Yeah.
lots of Chinese. They still speak Chinese there. It's
If-
like so sometimes like when I went with dad, like they kind of speak Chinese like what are you talking? I don't understand.
We went to remember the accessory shop in Sampang where all the sisters talk to each other in Chinese.
Common?
They're Thai, right? They're speaking Thai, but they're all Chinese and they're all talking to each other in Chinese. And then when they talk to us in either Thai or English.
Yes.
Any titanium no power
No.
left. Jim cleared this out.
Yes. I like it and it's really wake me up.
It's like not as strong flavored as like say Red Bull.
Oh, I cannot. It's strong smell. It smells too strong for me.
Doc B says his son says Suksan Wan Gao. Suksan Wan Go.
สุขสันต์วันเกิดเหรอสุขสันต์วันเกิดไหมอะสุขสันต์วันไม่รู้
Deborah's digging a 5-foot trench looking for sewer pipes and tree roots. Ooh, that's a bad combo. Sewer pipes and tree
What is
roots.
that? Digging 5 feet.
A trench, like a long
What's that?
hole. Trench is like you just dig a hole and keep going straight.
Okay.
And she's looking for her sewer pipes that are
Yeah.
probably clogged up by tree roots.
Oh.
So the tree roots grow into the pipes, break them, flood
oh,
them.
No.
Happens a lot in the U.S., especially with the older pipes.
No. That's bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chinatown's great. The food, unparalleled. Apparently, I found out today at the Palace you can get there for 300 baht by tuk-tuk.
Aye.
Not even like Central Palace. Like where we were was not that. You could probably walk from where we were. It's a long walk, but today you could make it. This chair.
It's too far to walk.
No, you could do it. You could do
No.
it.
It can be like 3 kilometers.
Yeah, it's not bad. Based on local area population, not in comparison to big towns. Okay, so like overall percentage or per capita. When we went to Tashalom, and Tashalom, we're gonna go back. I have to do another documentary about Tashalom. This year for sure. I'm gonna do it, and we actually were just saying we might go down with Jib's mom soon, but a lot of the people in Tashalom are like very, very Chinese, even though it's like 100% Thai Chinese, but that whole, like the Chinese culture is still really strong within there. How to get Idea Studio P.O. Box to send some postcards. Can we make a P.O. What does a P.O. Box cost at the post office?
500 a year.
500. Should we get a P.O. Box for Idea Studio?
No, it has to be person name.
Oh, really?
I told you last time that
You
to
might have,
try to
yeah.
get it. I said it has to be the name,
Ah.
person name.
Or can we do like... Oh, it has to be your Thai name too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it can't even be Jib.
No.
Yeah. There's no private P.O. boxes in Thailand?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, something we should think about. Figure it out. Like, we could do one, but it would have to be in Jib's name at the post office. And, like, her full Thai name. It'd have to be Titipan Chanawangsa.
Yeah, it's long.
Chai.
Yes, it's about 3 kilometers to walk from.
Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
Today it wouldn't be bad. What Dr. B says here, we secured a 4-story house up north and had an English school in the first 2 floors. Top 2 floors were for... Yeah. With 4 floors, easy enough to do. Yeah, 4 floors. Top 2 for living, downstairs teach. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you could have reception downstairs, group classes, and like privates upstairs, and then live above that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Not bad. Still gonna... Like, the thing is, like the downside to teaching English at a school is you're very limited in per location, the amount of profitability or the amount of revenue you can actually generate, because you can only make as much as you're teaching. Like, you have to physically be there. Like, that's a challenge to something like that. It's not a bad business per se, but it's not something that scales well.
Well, the way that the famous tutors scale up here, they record the live one, and the rest is a video.
Yeah,
and
a lot of them do that now. Yeah,
they have like many spot in Bangkok that students just apply to watch video there.
Yeah, we actually. So we had a meeting. I don't want to give out too much details, but we met with another company, English language company. Through Globish. So for those of you guys that don't know, like my position at Globish, which is a large English language teaching service here in Thailand and in Vietnam, and we met with an other provider who we were giving them a brief on the Thai market. And one of the things I didn't know about the Thai market was that people paid to take these pre-recorded video lessons.
Yeah.
And it's still a popular thing in rural Thailand where people pay to take pre-recorded video lessons.
Because for a student like me that gonna raise my hand and ask a question, it's okay for video. Just
you
sit
raise
there.
your hand. You ask questions. What are you talking about?
When I was young.
Oh, when you're young, yeah. Yeah, it could be a good business. I don't know like what the legality of it would be, but it would definitely be interesting. It would definitely be good. I would probably sign up for that if it was comparably priced. And then sometimes I'm having Tokyo, Japan creator to mail in some postcards for Jib. Maybe we should just set one up and say, could it be like your name, then Idea Studio, then the address? No. It's just your name. It's that strict.
Yes, because I have to give them my ID card copy. And it has to match.
What about a courier service also has postal address, sir? Could be I was actually just looking for like courier services in Bangkok. There's not a ton, like just local in Bangkok. It's very limited. OG, I'm working on an ebook right now. Hope to be done. Oh, nice. Oh, so Joe's back. All right, so I said we're going to do the draw when Joe's back. So here we go. You can hear them shaking around. All right, so whoever we pick out of this, you win an original piece of Jib's art, and we'll set up a consultation call with you to talk about what it's going to look like, what the options are.
Like what style?
Well, it's going to be a UTR style, right?
No, I do Ratanakosin style.
Okay, Ratanakosin style. And then we'll talk about this.
Like it's going to be like a black and gold like I did, the first one, or it will be colored like second one, but it's not going to be on a wood board because it's heavy.
Yeah, I can't ship that.
And
we
it
need
can
to roll
crack.
it. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Jib's going to pick.
Huh? Me?
Yeah. All right, here it is. We'll hold it up here so you can see Jib's hand go in. Pick one, babe.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to close this.
Is that one or two?
That's one.
Okay.
All right, unfolding it. Let's see. I'm very surprised at the outcome here.
What is that? Whose name is that?
Take a look. We don't show anyone yet. Surprised, right? Very surprised.
I cannot read your handwriting. Okay.
Very surprised.
Why don't you type it? You don't write it now. Oh, your handwriting is not easy to read.
Well, just because I have bad handwriting, come on. So, all right, maybe I'll just unlock it for the rest of the show.
Is it like the typing style, or it's a handwriting like the old style of the pen? Well, what do you write it here?
I printed it. I just folded where I printed. So, like, I wrote it, but then when I folded it...
No, I mean, like, the type of character.
Oh, it's just print.
It's a modern one. I mean, like, when I was young, teacher teach me to handwriting, like, the old style.
Well,
like,
it's cursive.
an angle, that one.
It's not cursive.
Because it's not easy to read. That's why I asked, like, is that it?
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The winner is... Pull it up slowly.
And ask people if they can read it.
Yeah, tell us, can you read it?
What happened to this?
Oh, something keeps crashing. Oh.
What is that? Oh, what did you do?
Well, I just exited the...
What is that?
There we go. It's back.
Is that?
Okay, all right. So the winner is...
Are we on? Are we live?
That's the test comment that always comes up. So, all right, here we go. Slowly, slowly. The winner is Joe P.
Can they read? Can you tell?
Can you read?
Can you read what's name?
Can you guys read that? So Joe is the winner. Joe, you won. So Joe, I'm in touch with you on. I am in touch with you on Facebook, so I'll get in touch with you via that.
So Joe, if no rush, you can wait until March because I will graduate on March. With that, that means I will learn all the character that teacher will teach me. Because now it just I learn the basic, right?
Kione, what's up?
And now it's the human, or no, angel, the angel. So the next lesson will be giant.
Oh.
And the last one is the creature in the heaven. So the one that like you see Singha and Naga, Garuda, that will be the last one. So if you can wait until March, I will learn
But we'll set up a call with Joe. We can discuss.
Yeah.
And see. So Smoke Jeff, yeah, it is rigged because Joe kept buying. Every time someone bought an entry, Joe bought more entries.
Oh, wow, Joe. Thank you.
Everyone's like, what a surprise.
That would be like sad if like he like has like something like a 50%.
Yeah, he's like 55% of the entries.
If he's like more than 55% and I pick and like not his name, it's like it's like a lottery, you know, like one in what possibility.
MF Doom in the background there, Henry, absolutely. The legendary greatest MC, rest in power. See, Dr. V says easy to read, Joe P.
Oh, why I cannot read it easy, you know?
Joe won. Take your time, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Great. So yeah, we'll set up. I'll reach out to you on Facebook, Joe. We'll set something up, and we'll do a consultation call just to talk about the designs that Jib has in her repertoire for traditional art, and we'll go through the process, and we'll get something started, and then we'll ship out. Actually, if Joe's coming in June too, maybe.
Oh, I can make it on time in June.
Yeah.
It's much quicker than embroidery.
Yeah, right. Remember, Jib spent an extra year,
a year
after graduating from the palace.
Work every day.
Every day to finish her final piece.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, see, everyone can read it, babe. Everyone can read it. My chicken scratch is very legible. White bearded guy eyes. Yeah. Was that my first buy me? It must have been the very first one that you got, Joe, that won it for you. That okay, must be the one. Fine. Oh, yeah, end of June or July. All right. We can work out timing. We'll see. Maybe you come pick it up at the studio.
Ooh.
Yeah. What do you think, Joe? You can come see like the final bit of it at the studio. Jib can sign it for you when she's done.
Oh, you know, it's a Thai artist, not signed the name
on the
in
back,
front.
no?
Oh, in the back, okay.
Yeah. He said, it's fun for me. I'm interested in electronics and all this gadget are just some waste of a lot of money for nothing. Yeah, sometimes that's fun, man. Like I'm a gadget guy as well. There's definitely like I've got a cinema camera behind me, and I legit film 90% of my stuff on my ZV-1. So, you know, it is what it is. But the cinema camera does make a difference. My writing like a doctor.
Ah, okay.
Right? No one can read that. I'm surprised more people don't die from doctor handwriting.
Because nurse can read it
Yeah,
and the
special
pharmacist
skill.
can read. Because actually nurse is the one who has to add the order from doctor note to the system, and then it will link to the
The patient or the database.
to the pharmacy, to pharmacy department, so they can pack the medicine for you.
Nice.
So because the system is now like computer on a computer and it's linked, so yeah, it is a nurse
Okay.
who read it.
They have to be able to read it. So Dr.
Yeah.
BS, so they have, there's DJI shops here. You can get every DJI product. You walk through the mall and they have all types of stuff, like for DJI. There's a couple DJI stands. I think even Central World has a DJI shop now.
What is DJI?
Is that they make cameras and drones?
Okay.
Basically like GoPros and drones. Similar to GoPro cameras. Yes, drop off the tuk-tuk and you take a ride to get a body wax. Okay? Yeah, Joe, I'm putting you in charge of the fundraising for the tuk-tuk, Joe. So
don't do that one. Don't do
you
the
can
tuk-tuk
be
one,
here for the
no.
waxing if you come in June, July. And then I'll get nice and smooth and we'll go pick up a tuk-tuk. Jim's face. It's funny how the live stream content is completely disconnected from the content we make.
What a content we make.
Like the documentary stuff
Yeah.
and the video, completely disconnected from what we do on the live stream.
I think it's just like friend talking
Yeah.
thing. It's like, you just change the topic to other topic, It's just that.
Film camera is coming back, but processing is. Oh yeah, I'm not messing with film, man. I can't afford
Film?
I can't afford the processing on
real
film.
film?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a place in Siam Square that you can do
Expensive,
35s, like 500 baht per image to process.
No. No.
Eric says he just woke up 6 a.m. Cali.
Okay.
Next level. I don't know.
What lottery?
No, this is a lottery.
Oh, I know. This is for school. It's for...
And we'll see maybe we'll do another one in the future, but
No.
let's finish. No more. This is the only one.
I don't know. Why are we going to do that?
Well, if something comes up.
Because this one teacher need
Yeah.
money to fix things
So
in the school.
if something comes up, then we'll do another one in the future.
Oh, yeah. Like if you need more help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's so far that it's not easy to drive there. So the thing is, when not easy to drive, not many people willing to go there and help because it's not
Yeah.
easy for them to
Hours
go and
away,
take
yeah.
photo there. So there would be like off-road group drive there, carry like a big stuff
Yeah.
to give away.
This is
to
definitely a
school.
challenge to get out there. Morning in Chicago, D.
Chicago. Oh.
Dr. B says all medical service providers have to do everything on computer because there are so many, many, many deaths and issues because of handwriting, no doubt.
Okay.
6 hours south of Chi-Town. The Pocket 2. Yeah, I've seen the Pocket 2 out here. Actually, my friend has a Pocket 2.
What is that?
Frank has that camera. The one Frank has.
A small one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
El Franco.
Huh.
So Joe gets the original Thai artwork. Not bad.
Should I show the one that I'm
Oh yeah, go
working?
get Jib's work is the Western piece,
What Western?
the painting one. That's not Western.
This one?
Yeah.
No, it's on the wall. Western. Western, no?
You see this abuse I'm taking from Jib? All right, Jib's gonna grab her artwork. Let's take a look at this. This is one she's been working on. This one about a week, babe. 2 weeks.
You made this small?
Yeah,
Wait,
1 week.
not
Joe can't believe he won.
even. I can't believe.
Yeah, that's how he can't believe that he bet the numbers in his favor. So yeah, here we go. This is one Jib's been working on. So what are we looking at here, babe?
This is like the.
Joe, I'm gonna take your comment down so we can get a better shot.
This is a background on the wall around the Wat Suthana. Remember the Wat Suthana we visit
Check.
in the nighttime?
Sure.
So this is the background behind all the Buddha statue on the walkway around the big the temple. So this one actually from the art restoration class. So teacher order everyone to draw this piece this is a complete one, and then we have to destroy it.
What? Oh, to fix it?
Yeah. So like I have to make like the fade mark on this or the water, like because this one is a real
Pigment.
like it can dissolve by water. So like have to pour water to make watermark. It's like rain drop on it, or like the color fade, and we have to fix it. So I decided to just make it like this, and teacher can choose how she want it to get destroyed. I don't want to hurt it.
But that's part of the class, right? The restoration?
Yes, we have to learn how to fix the drawing on the wall.
So Mafia asked about diabetes.
Huh?
If diabetes is rising in BKK.
Maybe.
So
It
Joseph
is,
looks nice.
actually.
Very nice. Nice work.
It is.
Well, I think it's in most countries. So I think Thailand faces.
Not just only in Thailand.
But I think Thailand faces the issue many developing countries face, where income rises, food insecurity drops, access to.
I think food insecurity here is not a thing because
but I'm saying
it's about food choice. Let's say food choice.
Well, I'm saying like once food insecurity drops, the ability to make poor choices rises, and I think in any developing nation, Thailand included, what you see is a rise of inexpensive, calorically rich, nutritionally light food.
You want me to show the bigger piece?
Yeah,
New
go. Okay.
one.
Jim's going to get the bigger piece. And we're going to stop talking about macro diet stuff, macronutrition. Imagine a hand draw. So, Smoke Dev, we were in a, oh, she's busting out the bag. Jib makes custom bags to travel these big pieces back and forth. And like all of her classmates like, oh, I want a bag. And you can see how their custom backpack that holds this piece. Oh, the camera's pulling focus like crazy. See that?
This is how I go to school.
Huh. It's like, do you guys see this? At least I'm seeing it on my monitor. It's pulling focus like crazy.
I think since you put that
Oh,
and the name in front
Yeah, so
of
let's
it.
open this one up and show people, man. But so Smoke Dev, I was saying that all of the pieces at this one temple we went to, there's like these crazy hand-drawn walls that were 15 meters high, and Jim and I were joking like, how do they get up there? Keone says he really likes Thai art, but that's because Keone is a collector now. Yeah, fast food. Yeah, it's really the big thing. Yeah, they're basically 100% sugar. They're coffee flavored sugar, right, Keone? Those 3-in-1s. Waiting dispensary live stream with Mojo. Oh, we could drive the tuk-tuk to a dispensary, Joe. What do you say? When you come here, if we get the tuk-tuk project off the ground, I'll be your driver and take you to all the big dispensaries in Bangkok, and then we pick yours up. Joe eats a 6-hour window. Oh, it's very narrow. The Jib's taking the paper off, babe?
Have two. This one is just covered.
Oh, you guys are gonna be blown away by this piece that Jib is working on. Jib should sell back. Oh, Dapper, the price they would pay and the amount. I'll also say Jib uses my solid brass hardware in these bags. And seamless solid brass hardware on the bags. That alone would make the bags worth way more than her classmates would pay for them. Let's see. There's an idea for a nice market. Art pieces, travel bags with the supply satchel and maybe a bit thicker so it fits more canvases. Yeah, so Jib custom made these to the exact size for these individual pieces. So like she knows she'll be working on this piece for months. So that's why she ended up doing it like just perfect so she can bring this size wood back and forth. All right, here we go. Coming in. You gotta get closer, babe. Let's move the stool. Bring it in a little bit so they can see the... Because right now this is just all penciled in. Is this penciled in?
Yeah.
So you can see it all penciled in. Drop it down so you can see the detail on the roof.
A castle roof.
What do you guys think of that? And so now Jib is going to paint all of this.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'll start the roof.
Yeah. So quite a bit of work going into that. Yeah, it'd be super niche, Smoke Def. Oh, Poe, it's even more now than when you were here, man. Yeah, super niche, Smoke Def. Super niche for that type of bag. But,
This is like
I mean, to keep it at that level. So this is the full design, guys. If you can get a better look at this. What do you think? You want to bring it closer, Ben? Actually, lift it up a little higher. We'll show the Buddha.
My, not Buddha.
Sorry. The central figure. You can check out that detail. So this is what Jib will be painting. This was the original draft, and then Jib had to transfer it over to the wood. So yeah, very, very intricate piece. Are you getting more art, or are you just getting your hoodie? Joe says he's also a Thai art collector now. This is true. This is true. Very nice. Very cool.
Oh, thank you.
Jib's work is awesome. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Her work is phenomenal. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal.
So, guys, think about like did I start the class? June
Yeah.
or May?
May?
May last year. I start from 0.
Yeah. Well, not 0. Keep in
I'm
mind,
not drawing.
not drawing, but you've had a background in Thai art
No,
for 2 years before that.
that's embroidery. I don't know what the pattern called. Don't know anything. I just like embroider, follow the pattern that teacher gave me. That's it.
Everyone impressed by your work there,
Oh,
as
thank
as they
you.
should be, as they should be. Yeah, I think Jib's work is phenomenal. Joe, we're excited to have you getting a piece of Jib's art. That will be an awesome piece for you to have as a collection. Absolutely. Excellent teachers.
Yes, they are good.
I think that's the benefit of studying at the palace, is that Jib can actually learn from like the royal craftspeople.
Yes.
And like the people who do this every day for their life and
Yeah.
their livelihood.
And like the alumni,
Mm.
sometimes they get a job in the palace too, for art restoration inside. So they keep follow the rule.
So I think we wrap up soon because you do have school tomorrow, so you got to get to bed early.
Yes.
But I want
What
to tell
time
the
is it
one
now?
story about the name before we go.
Yeah.
So we're leaving the National Theater today, and we're walking around checking out some of the motorbikes outside, and looking a lot of Harleys outside the National Theater, right? There's
I think from the performers.
an abnormally high volume of Harley Davidsons at the theater, but besides the point. We're walking around checking out some of the other stuff around the theater, and we go to look at the front of it, and we see we see this one statue covered in flowers, and we're like, oh, I'm like, who is this? And Jib's like, oh, let's check the name, and we have to move some of the flowers up just to be able to see the name. The name is the first 4 lines of the plaque, like this wide plaque, like over 1 meter wide, 4 lines, 3 and 3.25.
It's not a meter. It's like
It's long,
80 centimeter.
80 centimeter, but 3.25 lines are the name. And so Jim's like, oh, this is the name. And then she said to her, she's like, oh, as she keeps going. Turns out this guy was essentially like the temporary king between 2 and 4.
So we call him the second king.
Okay.
So he take care of the oversee business, kind of.
It was just funny that, like, I'm like, oh, his name's so long, and it turns out he was part of the royal family, and it then makes sense. But like it's funny because, like, you know, we always joke about Thai names being long. Jib's name is long, but it's not
Not
the
that
longest.
long.
Yeah, not compared to other people.
Yes.
Like Titipon Chana Wang Sa.
Long last name, but not long name.
Right, it's okay. It's not bad. It's manageable for a Thai name. But I've had
Yes.
students when I was teaching that their names are 40 plus characters long. So
Headache.
yeah, it's complicated. Complicated. All right, yeah. Go to school, go to bed, young lady. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank all you guys for rocking with us. Congratulations to Joe P, Yo Mojo, for his win, for stacking the deck in his favor and then winning statistically anyway. Thank you very much. Guys, have a great night. Thank you for rocking with us. We will see you next weekend. And until next time, bye.